In the near future, a wave of natural catastrophes and global crises brings the world to its knees. After a historic emergency summit, the United Nations reaches a grim consensus. To save the planet, the global population must be reduced by 20%. The root cause of every disaster, overpopulation, overconsumption, traces back to humankind. Borders are sealed. Each nation must meet its assigned reduction quota before reopening. Food and water are strictly rationed. In one neighborhood, a government water truck distributes supplies, a small mercy in a world slipping into chaos. A young girl watches as officers from the Department of Citizen Strategy exit a nearby home. One of its residents has just been euthanized. Bob, a cold and methodical officer, hands a certificate to the grieving woman inside. Her household now meets the requirement. Elsewhere, piano movers Yusuf and Malik pass a government billboard promoting voluntary enlistment, a euphemism for state-sanctioned euthanasia. Malik hurls his coffee at it in disgust. Later, they arrive at the home of Charles York, a renowned journalist. Extreme sunlight forces them to use umbrellas outdoors. Inside, a news anchor debates lowering the voluntary age limit to include children. He defends his view even when asked if he'd volunteer his own son. That man is Jared York, Charles's son. Yusuf and Malik realize this with anger, but Charles overhears and reassures them. He shares their outrage. Upstairs, Charles gazes at a family photo, his wife Dawn, children Jared, Ashley, Rachel, and adopted son Noah. He's invited them all for dinner, and Dawn, a celebrity chef, prepares a lavish Korean meal. But her eyes are weary, she's been crying. The news reports that the Department of Citizen Strategy is now armed. Rachel's company, York Therapeutics, is under investigation for fraud. As the family arrives, tensions simmer. Jared argues with his wife over the phone. She's furious about his TV interview and threatens to take their son away. Rachel brings her daughter Mia, despite the dinner being for adults only. Mia had seen the news about her mother's company and needed comfort. Outside, Noah debates entering. Grace, his girlfriend, urges him to use this moment to introduce her. He hesitates but is intercepted by Ashley, who convinces him to come inside. In the car, she excitedly shares that she landed a role in a video game commercial. When Noah mentions Grace, Ashley makes him promise to stop keeping secrets. Once inside, Charles welcomes Noah warmly. During dinner, he gives a heartfelt toast, apologizing for being an absent father. But then comes the real reason he called them together. He and Dawn have enrolled in the euthanasia program. The room falls silent. Jared protests. Charles insists this is the only way to help the nation. If no one volunteers, the government will select at random. He couldn't bear to see one of his children chosen. Jared offers to take their place, citing government connections. But Dawn believes their sacrifice could inspire others. The argument escalates. Dawn leaves the room in tears. Later, in the living room, the family discusses the policy. Charles asks who the state targets first. Jared answers undocumented immigrants. Charles is appalled, calling it racist. He reveals that Dawn's restaurant wasn't closed, it was burned down in a hate crime which sent her spiraling into depression. During the talk, Ashley slips and mentions Noah's girlfriend. Noah confesses his relationship with Grace, explaining that he's clean now, working as a pianist. Charles, moved, tells him he's proud. Suddenly, the mood shifts. Dawn is missing. Then the doorbell rings. Bob has returned, expecting both volunteers. Charles tells him Dawn is gone and asks for time. Bob refuses and coldly reminds him only one body has been collected. Later, the York children sit with their father one last time. Charles signs over his estate and tells them he loves them. Bob administers the drug and Charles dies peacefully. But Bob isn't done. He demands a second body. When the family refuses, Bob grabs Mia. She's a minor, so she's not eligible, but he threatens to return in 2 hours. Either they offer someone or he chooses. Worse still, Bob disables their network and reveals their secrets, browsing histories, hidden crimes, betrayals. He believes one of them will break. They consider it. Jared suggests Noah, calling him a wasted opportunity. Ashley defends him. Noah, hurt, pleads for unity. They vote, no decision. Bob offers to draw sticks. They refuse. Rachel asks, what if they just deliver a body? Bob confirms it doesn't have to be voluntary. After he leaves, Rachel makes her choice. She attacks Noah, stabbing him. Ashley joins her. Jared grabs a rod. Noah fights back but refuses to hurt Ashley. Blinded by pepper spray, he flees. He texts Grace, but the house is network blocked. So he throws his phone outside. Once it's far enough, the message sends. Determined, Noah arms himself with a broken chair leg. He tracks down Ashley, who apologizes. Together, they search for the others. But Rachel ambushes Noah, stabbing his hand. Wounded, Noah retreats. Jared follows. Noah stabs Rachel in the neck with a fork, fights Jared, but is knocked unconscious by Ashley. The siblings tie him up. They prepare to kill him. Suddenly, Grace arrives, filming everything. Outside, she demands Noah. Meanwhile, Mia causes a scene in Bob's van, tries to escape, and is shot dead. Devastated, the family panics. Rachel suggests offering Grace. Bob declines, she's not family. He gives them 15 minutes. But Noah has vanished. The lights go out. One by one, Noah takes them down, wounding Ashley and Rachel. He chokes Ashley, then Rachel, until she offers to volunteer. He stops. Instead, they devise a new plan: kill Bob. They stage Ashley's body in the living room. When Bob enters, she stabs his partner. Noah grabs Bob. Outgunned, Bob orders his men to surrender. They do. The siblings knock Bob out. When he wakes, they prepare to euthanize him. But Bob makes an offer. If they let him go, he'll cover everything. He'll rewrite the story. No one will suspect a thing. They agree. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel.